Hello, Johann. I hope you're doing better and better. Today we're going to do something different. So we will need your ball and your disc, the black one. Just have it close. First, start by relaxing your back. Open a little bit your arms, have your legs on the ball, very close to your hamstrings, and then twist little. Remember, the first thing we are looking for is to massage, to soften the tissue of your fascia. Fascia is the connective tissue, is the thing that makes like a chain reaction, makes one muscle or one part of your body move in harmony with another part. When fascia is not healthy, it becomes like glue and starts to put together the fibers, and we cannot move easily. Or after, you can even see it when you cut yourself and there is, a hole in your finger, for example, is the fascia, the production of these cells that make it close again. And they don't just close like when we scar, they also create like another extra layer. It's kind of like to make sure it doesn't break again. But that extra layer becomes a lack of mobility sometimes. That's why sometimes after an injury or surgery, the hardest part is to get rid of that adhesions, it's called adhesions or fibrosis, or it's just another layer, extra layers of fascia. And that's not very healthy because then we don't get to move freely. The thing about the adhesions is that they happen out of you don't have to cut yourself. For example, being in your office or sitting for too long, it creates adhesions. So for now, focus on relaxing your back. We want to get rid of any adhesion that might have been storing or happening. I think we can prevent the adhesions if we move correctly and very often. Correctly, I mean the the movements that have multidimensionality. That's a big word. It basically means moving in all of your angles possible. Okay, after that explanation, come back to center. Feel your back, breathe. You can put both hands. I had one in my head. You can put both, or you can do the twist with your arms open. Now, the tilt, the pelvic tilt and pelvic floor. Contract from the inside, pull it strongly, hold, and then release. Contract, pull strongly, and release. The rhythm of this movement is always slow, so keep doing it for a few more repetitions. You can inhale while you contract, or you can exhale. Both work. Maybe be playful and maybe do it a couple of times inhaling and then another two exhaling when you contract. Okay, now shoulder bridge. Feet on the ball, slightly open, make the tilt and then come up. Lower your spine little by little. When you're coming down, take more time or prioritize coming down because that will separate a little bit the space between your vertebrae. I During this time I've done 3, but if you've done more, that's fine. It's better not to Sometimes it's better not to count them because then you're too focused on the number where you are. And I'm not going to make you do too many. The focus is on your articulation of the vertebrae coming down. Now, bring your legs again back into the balls and move your feet. Flex, point, flex, point, preparing your feet. And now, diamond pose. Feet together, knees open. Again, the pelvic floor and the spoon. Contract, pull your belly strongly, and release. One more, and come back. Relax your legs on top of the ball. And now your hands behind your head, the crunch. Pull the belly strongly in and come up into the crunch. Lower your spine. Inhale, exhale, exhale through your mouth like you're blowing a candle. Remember, if you don't contract your abdominals, if you let your belly pop, then the opposite is happening. It's instead of contracting and strengthening your deepest layer of abdominals, you're pushing them out. Okay, one last twist. Relax your belly. For a moment, we were contracting strongly the pelvic floor, your abs. Now we want to loosen up. So make sure your belly comes back to its natural state, soft. Come back to center. And now we sit. Sorry, no. Happy baby pose. Grab your feet. Bring your heels together. Open. Heels together. Open. Don't force your knees to extend completely, not yet. This is for your hips. Remember, I've told you that I've seen your hips. mm, they're not bad at all, but if I know for sure that if you improve the mobility here, you're gonna get rid of some tightness that is not necessarily that you're using too much the back due to lack of this. Okay, now we come up and we begin with the ball. We need some space in front in order to walk with our hands. You can start like this, your entire belly on top of the ball, Extend your legs and then start walking with your hands right up to your knees. So the ball should feel between your knees and a little bit your quadriceps. Bend your knees all the way to the child's pose. Stay like this with your spine rounded. Extend. Look forward with your eyes and nose. Come back. Round. That's the movement. When you extend, now feel your belly. Contract your belly. Think about your organs. Pull them up. And then when you round, relax your belly. Contract. Relax your belly. And let go of your head also. Hang your head. Contract the belly forward. Bend. Stay here with your spine rounded. Maybe walk with your hands a little bit closer to the ball. Balance. Can you touch the ball maybe with your nose or your chin or your cheekbone? Now extend your legs and walk until you're back at the beginning. Mhm. Your feet is there flex on the floor, but maybe this time the ball should be a little bit closer to your chest. Okay, now here, extend one arm and then look up and take the arm up. Other side. Do it slowly. 2. You're shifting your weight from one arm to the other one. You are strengthening your back muscles. Well, I should be more specific. This is for the ones that give you the upright position. Spinae muscles. Erectores de espina. That's the name in Spanish. I think I'm not sure the name in English. Now, make sure I forgot to say tilt the pelvis. Don't let the arch. Mhm. Now, hang and let your spine take the shape of the ball. And then swing forward and back. Now, the spikes. We need the ball maybe a little bit closer to your knees first. And then walk until you're back, until you have your tibia or your feet pointing on the ball. Mhm. The spikes. Lift your pelvis. Look forward towards the ball. 1. Pulling your belly strongly. Let's do 8. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Walk with your hands. Take the shape of the ball. Mhm. Hopefully you have more space. And relax. Relax your hands. Okay. Now we go back with your feet flexed. Remember for this one, we need to have the ball closer to your chest. Okay. Now lift opposite arm and leg. Swimming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Kneeling on the floor. Take the ball with your hands. Mm, I will do it facing slightly forward so you see the angle. Take the ball towards your left. Push the ball far, lengthen your spine, and then come back, rounding the vertebrae. Lengthen and look forward with your eyes and your nose. Round. Move the ball to the other side. You're lengthening the vertebrae and then rounding. It's almost like the wave. Breathe through your nose the whole time, wherever you want. Doesn't matter if you do 2 breaths while you're doing 1 repetition. Come back to center and now sit on the floor with your knees extended. Take the ball with your arms, arms up, your legs slightly open. Lift your shoulders and scapulas and then lower the scapulas. Up and down. Find a good position for your head, neutral. Keep your scapulas down and rotate your spine. Center. Twist to the other side. So it's really the spine. The arms are moving a little bit, but you're not doing this. Focus on your spine from here to here. They all rotate. They all come back. They all rotate. It's a little movement. Let's keep doing this. This is very good for posture and strengthening your vertebrae. Come back to center. And that's it. We finish with the ball. Now, inverted V, hops. Open your knees slightly. Hang your head. Bend your knees and now hop forward like a frog, all the way down to deep squat. Stay forward. Balance. Forearms on the floor. And balance forward and back. And sit. Extend your legs. And now we will need the disc. Lie down. And put the disc under the glutes, the lumbar spine. And now start circling your pelvis. Try not to move your knees too much or your legs. Switch direction. Remember, we do this because of the fascia, the tissue that is mostly collagen and water. If we don't move it, it becomes sticky. It becomes fibrosis or adhesions. Bend to your pelvis and lift your right leg up, point flex. Other side, point flex. And now the triangle, the dynamic triangle pose. Remove the dome, feel your back on the floor. And now we stand up, maybe roll on one side and then come up. Inverted V. Now take your right foot forward, but not all the way between your hands, halfway forward. Like this. Your hands right beside your foot. So they're both extended. Ideally, in case this front knee doesn't extend, if it's slightly bent, that's fine. It'll take some time. Try to bend the back knee and shift back. So you lengthen the front one a little bit more. And we do 1, 2, 3, a little hop. 1, 2, 3, a little hop. Your hands, this is called spider hands. I'm not sure if I told you that. The heel is up, the back heel. Once you have it, and you've done this about 12 repetitions, 12 times the video, I'm sure your leg is going to be more extended, or maybe more repetitions. Now pause, switch legs, triangle pose. Bend the back knee 3 times, hop. Remember to land with your metatars and your toes. You can also try this the fist position. And now feet together, parallel. Grab your elbows, hang your head, jump up and down a little bit. Relax your arms and then start with the spoon. Start tilting and then come up little by little. Really spend some time breathing, pause, breathe again, come a little bit, breathe, pause. So maybe if it takes about 4 breaths to roll up, that's much better. Okay, now the hops. First, you're bending the knees, but you're not lifting your feet. Let everything bounce. And now hover or jump. And stop. Find the center of your spine. A good position in your head, shoulders, pelvis. Do a little bit of walking. Remember to shift your weight from one hip to another. And we finish for today. See you very soon.